Okay, we're going live. We're going live. I think we are going live. It's always hard to tell on Facebook. So if you're here, yay, yay, yay. Thanks so much for coming in. You can give me some likes, hearts. I will see that later. Also, feel free to comment at any portion in here, and I'll make sure to go back and watch this. So I'm going live from my webinar account because I want to bring up some slides today. I want to show you my face non-pressure free. Like seriously non-pressure free. So you can have a really good idea of the contrast of a pressure-free face versus a non-pressure-free face. So what I mean by that is that your face reveals if you're really stressed out. Let's see, it was yesterday, just yesterday, our son, our youngest son does a little thing on his Instagram account called the 15 sec scenes. So SEC. So within 15 seconds, has to be 15 seconds, he does a little tiny video. He does this for his friends at school at Columbia. And but he is home now because of our situation that we're all experiencing. So he asked us if we would play two birders in a little skit with him. And my role was to be very non-pressure free. So I want to bring up, I'm going to share my screen here, or this particular thing I want you to see, because I'm going to go slide by slide. I'm going to show you like a non-pressure free face. So this is the video, and we're birders. You can see us here. And I'm not going to let you hear the sound because I say some words that I typically don't use, and I don't want you to hear them. So we're just going to look kind of face by face here. I want you to first watch my husband's face. So I'm kind of yelling with him to get a picture of this bird that we're supposedly watching together. And you're going to see him react to me here. And I want you to notice, yes, he's looking into the camera, but he's also, his face, especially the way right there, you can see that his face is really tight and he's not particularly happy with me. So now watch what happens as I go through here. I want you to show you my face when I come back. So I want you to look at how my face, the features of my face are coming very tight. I've got the furrowed brow, the eyes are coming tight, the face is coming tight here as I'm talking to him in disagreement. Look at that face, like it's so not happy, very disagreeable, very tight. Okay, and now out of the blue, this guy's gonna show up. The guy is my son, by the way. And he's going to tell us what bird we're really looking at. And that does not make me at all happy. So he stands up. He's very pressure free. You can see from his face, like it's wide open. His features are wide open. There's no furrows in his brow. He's feeling pretty good about himself. But look at my, my expression coming back to him. I think that is priceless. So go ahead and take a picture of it if you want. This is what your face looks like when you're stressed. This is, you know, just this really tightness, this very non-attractive face. And so I'm very upset with him. I used some very choice words for him interrupting our beautiful birding thing. And my husband has got kind of a face on him as well. The mouth is down. So I'm just showing you this. I mean, look at that. See how the lips are even really tight and the forehead is really tight? This is just an example. I want you to see it because that is, and I'm going to take it off now, stop my share so you can see my face here. So if I'm pressure free, the features of my face are wider. They're not coming in like this, they're wider. And even when we use certain words, we'll get very tight with our mouths. So it's like, ah. So you can, it's interesting to see your face. I never wanted to be on camera, to be honest. I had no interest in being recorded or being on camera until I started this business. And then I wanted to share Pressure Free with the world. And I had to get over my reluctance to be on camera. I didn't like how I looked. I wasn't interested in seeing it. So now it's been fantastic to be okay with being on camera. And I really find it interesting if I'm doing a big session and I'm working a lot of things, if I mess up, like what happens to my face when I mess up? When I was first doing this, like the face would get so tight and upset with myself. And now it's just kind of like, oh, well, that was funny. It's almost humorous. I laugh instead of get all tense and tight. So that's just a little glimpse into the difference between a face that's not under the influence of stress hormones. And that video, you know, at the end there, I'm saying some very choice words. We say things and do things that we don't really mean when we're in fight or flight. We are not particularly kind. And I was certainly not kind filming that. You'll have to go to Will Ingalls on Instagram if you want to see that, because I'm not going to post it. And I was also instructed to have a bit of my New England accent, which I put into the video. And if you watch Westworld, I was to go half Wyatt. So if you know who the Wyatt character is, that's, you know, very disgruntled and tight-faced person. So I think I did a pretty good job. I think, you know, my husband and I had a really fun time doing it, but that was just really an opportunity for you to see the different face. And I will watch myself, and also our family will watch each other. When we start to go into this face like this, that means we're primed for fight or flight. It's so easy to trigger your stress hormones when you're starting to get tight this way. So you can really, your face reveals. Your face reveals to your family. If you have a tough day at work and you come home like this, it's such a not happy face to look at to begin with. So if you can start to work with your face, smiling really helps, getting these cheeks to be beautiful, widening your face so that these furrows in your brow kind of go a little wider. It's HD today, so it's really kind of disconcerting sometimes to see my own face on camera. But I'm going to take it. It's what I was given, and it's certainly when you go wide, when you go up, that's a very different face than if you're tight and down and. So play with that today. Play with faces today. If you're home with someone or get on camera with someone and play with all the various ways that your face shows emotion. And I have watched people keep a very what do they call it? Resting bitch face, right? Keeping a very down face like this, and things are happy, but their face is not revealing that. Like their face is like, and you're giving them happy news, but people have a habit of reaction with their face. So when you can start to work with your own habits of reaction just within your face, we need to see smiley people right now. So although we're physically distancing from each other, you can still smile and you can wave and you can, you know, bring out your brightness. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. While you're doing this. So I hope that's helpful. I hope you like it. Let's smile more. Let's open up the face and be gentle with yourself. Just kind of notice and ask someone to be your accountability partner. Like, am I in this down face, tight face? Is that why you have so many furrows in your brow? Or is your face more open? Have a great pressure-free day. Bye.